Welcome in. If you watch this on YouTube or Facebook and you're watching the replay, make sure you say replay in the chat and make sure you like the video. Appreciate everybody joining in. I think we have 27 orders going out from the weekend, something like that. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 total orders. This is from Friday till this morning. What's up, Trisha? Lots of goodies going out the door. But right after I got off live last night pulling my orders, I couldn't do the live on Facebook or YouTube because I couldn't get my iPad. I have to get a stand for my iPad out for the garage. But anyways, right after I got off live last night, I sold 2 things on Mercari. Shout out to Faith Fashion Finds. Yeah, shout out to that guy. All right, we'll give it like a minute or two for everybody to join in, and then we'll go ahead and get started. If you're new to these lives, what I do is basically go over everything that I sold. I'll tell you guys what I paid. If I can remember where I got it from, I'll tell you where I got it from. And then usually I can tell you the profit or pretty much what I'm profiting. For eBay, I haven't put in my numbers yet, so it's kind of hard to tell you exact profit. Don't even look him up. He's not worth your time, Kit Kat. Lise Paris, what's up? Have a good weekend. Got 20 orders going out. Nice. What's up, Mom? Mom's in the chat. Everybody say hi to Mom. Say good morning, Mom. Good morning, Mom. Had an offer on Mercari this morning, but Auto Posture sent out an offer right after they sent me an offer, so now I got to wait for them to counter back. How was Typhoon? It was fun. Kids were surprised. They didn't know until basically like 2 minutes before. They thought the whole time we're going to Ethan's parents' house the entire time. So, yeah, we pulled it off, and it was fun. It rained right before we're going to leave. It's actually perfect because it gave us an excuse for the kids to leave. Like, we didn't have to hear them like complain like, oh, we have to leave. Like, we just left. What's up, Karen? We just was like, hey, it's storming outside. Let's go. Because it started lightning, and then they shut down the park for like 20 minutes. So we're like, all right, let's just go. And we went back to the hotel, washed up, and then we went out to eat, and then we went swimming that night. Again, double swim day. Ben Cooper costume sell good on eBay. Nice. Thanks for the info, Steve. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. We got 27 orders going out from this weekend. If you guys remember last weekend, I think we had 15. Then I started listing all week, and that's what I'm going to do after we pick up our t-shirts today is list. Now sales are up almost double from last weekend, so hopefully that trend continues. What's up, Desty? Lady T in the house. I'm glad they have fun and you surprised them. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a bunch of fun for everybody, including Joey. Joey was having a blast. I went in the wave pool, and I didn't realize how big that wave was going to be until I had both of the girls in my arms, and I got slammed with that big wave, and then all of us went under the water. My little girl was like trying to swim to the top. She was like got water all in her nose and everything. I'm like, I didn't know it was that big until you get out there. You see that big ass wave coming towards you. So those are awesome this weekend. $700 weekend. Let's go. Let's go. I don't even know what my number is. I know it's good. I don't know what my number is though. All right, everybody ready? Appreciate everybody hopping on in. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, let me know where you're watching from. Drop it in the chat. Let me know where you live, where you're watching from. We'll go ahead and get started. We'll start with some Mercari sales first. This is actually a sale that I had after I got finished with my live yesterday. So Washington, I think WA is Washington, right? This is actually a sale I had yesterday after my live. So this is a bundle sale. If you didn't know, you can make bundle sales on Mercari. Doesn't happen too often though. But this person sent out $80 for this. So they got a Mizzen and Main shirt. They got a Peter Millar and another Peter Millar shirt. They got all of these together. They spent $80. I paid $26.39. So after I bought my label, I made $35.25. Texas in the house. What's up? Kansas. Houston. What's up, Houston? What's good, everybody? Amy's in the house. What's up, Amy? Everybody say hi, Amy. Amy, my logo, though, is over your name. That's kind of weird. I just noticed that. Has that always done that? It just says me. It says my, actually. It says my. Good morning, Casey. Jersey, what's up? Went to Red, White, and Blue in Jacksonville. It was amazing. Yeah, Red, White, and Blue is amazing altogether. Doesn't matter which one you go to. I bet you can find some treasures in there. been trying to schedule listing sales, been up a bit. Yeah, I've been trying to do that too, but it's hard to get ahead, especially when you're like making content and stuff. It's super hard. But we should be having mom work for us in the next month or so, and then when that happens, I bet you anything sales increase. I have to get these into a bag. Okay, that should work. Now this one should slide in right at the top, and we should be good to go. Who's in my city? Trisha, it's not your city, it's everybody's city, okay? It's a city of a crappy football team, that's what it is. Jags won. Hashtag Jags won. Hashtag Jags won. I know, they won. Are you going red, white, blue on Wednesday? Will Kat go too? I enjoyed watching her last week. I don't know if Kat's going to go this week. I doubt it, but we're going on Wednesday. So I did say hi to me. Wah, wah, wah. Nicely packed. Yep, nicely packed. Oops, let me throw that over there. Go Seahawks. Seahawks even get to the playoffs last year? I forget. All right, there we go. Those are packed up. Boom, boom. They're going Ground Advantage was the cheapest way to ship these. And I shipped them out for $7.54 for all three of them together. Really, really cheap shipping. I'm going to go on the Bills, a Tampa game in October. Go Bills. Are you going to the actual game in Tampa? Or are you going to the Bills-Tampa game in the other stadium? I'm probably going to go to the Titans-Bucks game this year, but it's literally on my daughter's birthday. So she might have to let Dad go for her birthday because I never get to watch Titans games. So, yeah, we just got Bears-Raiders tickets. Yeah, we got to buy our Titans-Bucks. And the tickets should be cheap because the Bucks are supposed to suck this year. So they're in Buffalo. Okay. Why don't you come to the Titans-Jags game here? I want to go to the Bucks game because it's literally like right down the street. So how many items do you aim to sell each day? I really don't have a number. Lady T, appreciate that breakfast this morning. Thank you so much. I haven't even ate yet. So ate all those. What was the question again? I lost my train of thought. How many items do you try? We don't have like a set goal to sell every day where it's not like if I don't sell 20 items a day, I'm not going to make it. Like I try to sell as many as I possibly can. Of course, you want to pay all your bills. So as long as all your bills are paid, you're good. But typically on average, I think right now, hold on. Month. Gene wants to go live with me. Sorry, Gene. Not going to work out for you. This month, because of Whatnot really increases our sales. So 28.5 is our average sales per day. So almost 29 units per day. 28.5 units per day is what we sell. But that's because of Whatnot. Because when you have 2 Whatnot shows a week where you're moving 70 to 100 products, that's going to increase your sell-through. Like this month alone, hold on. This month alone, we've sold 884 units. I think next month, our goal is to sell 1,000 units in a month. That's going to be my goal. 1,000 units in 1 month. That'd be pretty cool. And then come December, you guys are going to see like us sell 1,500 to 2,000 units per month. It's going to be absolutely insane. We're going to be shipping like crazy, but we're going to have help. So that's what it's going to work. A Titans season ticket holder here. I'm jealous of you, buddy. I'm jealous. I'm a big Titans fan. Huge, massive Titans fan. I don't even know if my Titans hat is in here right now. It was over there in the background. It's not hanging up anymore. How would it be without Whatnot? Without Whatnot, hold on. I can tell you that in a second. So 622 of those units this month were Whatnot units. So what did I say? 622. So 884 minus 622. We're actually down significantly. We're down a lot. 884 minus 622. So we sold 262 units this month. Our average profit per unit, if it wasn't for Whatnot, because Whatnot does bring that down, would probably be somewhere around $16 per unit. So that means we made a profit of $4,192 without Whatnot this month. We also paid a lot of attention to Whatnot this month. So that, it took away from the other platforms. Like for 2 weeks, I wasn't listing on eBay, Poshmark, or Mercari. So yeah. What's up, Felix? What software do you use to keep track? I use a spreadsheet. It's Jason Hayes Spreadsheet. He's another reseller in the community. It's actually linked in the description of this video, or you go to my pin post TL and you can go to my link tree and Jason Spreadsheet there. If you use my code, you get 10% off. But that's where I can literally look up all my numbers whenever I get asked because it's all in my spreadsheet. Does your December inventory change away from clothes? No, I sell clothes pretty much all year, but December is the month where people come in and buy more stuff. Obviously, it's Christmas time, right? And we have a stockpile of really, really good jackets. So we're just waiting for it to get cold outside. The first cold snap, we're going to start releasing those jackets on Whatnot and listing them on eBay, and our sales will skyrocket. Especially if you start listing right in September, right when that first cold snap hits, and boom, everybody starts buying jackets that time of year because they're trying to get ready for the winter season coming up, and you'll see your jacket sale increase significantly. So when is your Whatnot show this week? We have a Thursday and a Saturday show. The Thursday show is already up, so go bookmark it. How many Christmas houses left? Actually, I sold one. We're going to pack it up in a little bit, but I think I only have like 50 Christmas houses left. It's a really, really small amount. It's not anywhere where it used to be. All right, next up is another Peter Millar shirt. This is a Peter Millar, just multicolor, long sleeve shirt. Pick this up for $5.55. It's sold for $25 on Mercari. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $11.52. $11.52. Appreciate all the gifts, by the way. I know I'm missing them, but appreciate you. This is just going to go into a poly mailer, or if you're mellow mushroom, it's a polymailer. Polymailer. That's what she calls them, polymailer. There's no Y in polymailer for her, just a polymailer. And trains, I have a ton of trains. A ton of unlisted trains. Massive amount. What's up? Brandon, aka Treasure Vintage Shop. There we go. That one's shipped. Best tips for new sellers with low feedback numbers on eBay, how to boost sales and feedback. You want to boost feedback, it's really easy. You just buy some stuff on eBay. You always get a feedback left as a buyer, and that helps your feedback totals. New sellers, watch a bunch of free content. That's what I always say. And look up solds. That's the easiest way. I mean, you learn a ton from videos just like this. So just keep watching videos like this. All free information. Next up is a pair of Bonobos pants. I picked these up in a bulk buy. I don't normally pick these up, but he kind of just threw these in. The bulk buy price I paid against everything was $8 for these, and I made a profit of $3.88. I technically only paid like $2 or $3 for these, but I had to spread the cost against all the items. So I would have probably profited around that $10 mark. But these also sold really fast too. They sold in like 2 days, so I don't mind buying those. $3.88. Not the best profit on that, but again, I didn't really pay $8. I only paid like $3. But let the dog in. The dog was behind us. I didn't see the dog. She already was out, so she's good. Dilly, what's up, Dilly? Dilly, we got somebody saying that South Pole jeans don't sell, but I had to tell them that they're wrong. Hopefully you saw that video, Dilly.
Oh, this is what you're keeping, right?
Possibly, yeah. I might keep it. I don't know.
This was washed.
I'm going to see how it fits, and then we'll decide if I'm going to keep it or not. I commented, Trisha showed me, yeah, it's hilarious. That South Pole denim shorts have over 100% sell-through rate. If you look up men's South Pole denim shorts, they actually have almost 200% sell-through rate. Like, I don't know what that guy's saying, like they don't sell. Maybe they don't sell for him because he's picking up the wrong ones, but yeah. The video made me laugh, yeah. Literally go look up South Pole denim jeans. Hold on, we'll do it on live right now. For South Pole jean shorts trends. I love proving somebody wrong. It's like my favorite thing to do. Hold on, let me get this set up so I can just show it really quick. Look at this. You guys want to learn how to look up sell-through rate? Those on Facebook and YouTube and everywhere. You want to look up sell-through rate? This is easiest way to look up sell-through rate right here. Ready? Boom. South Pole denim shorts, men's. Teaching moment. South Pole denim jean, like South Pole jean short men's. That's all I looked because that's what he said doesn't sell is the jean shorts. So you see how it says jean shorts. So I'm not faking this. This is current information. You're going to come over here. You're going to scroll down and you're going to look at the used. It says 593 currently listed, right? So we're going to highlight that. And then 593, remember that number, 593. We're going to go down to solds. And it's the same exact item, right? It's going to show you the solds. 887 currently sold. That's over 100%. That's like 150% sell-through rate, meaning that every 90 days, 150% of what's listed will sell. Look at these sale prices. $75, but they don't sell for good money. $30, $28 plus shipping, $29 plus shipping, $40 plus shipping, $35 plus shipping, $25 plus shipping, $20 plus shipping. Like, these are good sales price. Really, really good sales prices. Some of these go for crazy money too. $40 for a pair of shorts. South Pole shorts, by the way. Yeah. Well, that's how you tell sell-through rate. Look at how many is listed versus how many is sold. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But remember, don't pick up South Pole jeans because they don't sell. Winner. Sounds like a him issue. Yeah, it does. Sounds like it. By the way, Dilly in the TikTok chat, he's the one who taught us about South Pole because I would have never picked up South Pole. I thought like the other guy, South Pole doesn't sell. Like, who buys South Pole? South Pole jeans sell even better, and they sell for better money in some cases too. If you're looking for the ones with the embroidery on them, those go for better money. I passed those a million times. Thank you. Yes, everybody does. I would have passed them a million times too. If it wasn't for Dilly. Dilly helped us out with that one. Last night I saw Felix and Joel for the first time. You saw Felix and Joel for the first time? Yeah, two handsome fellows. Next up, we got a pair of smart wool pants. These are women's smart wool pants. We paid $8.56 for these at Red, White, and Blue, and they sold for $35 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. Makes $17.18. Thanks so much to you and your wife for helping new sellers. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys more than you appreciate us. It's still weird to me to know that this many people watch me. I know that sounds weird. You guys think I'm used to it by now, but I'm really not. But it's awesome. We appreciate you guys. We got lots of plans for the future too. As soon as we have our mother-in-law come on and start working for us, it's going to free me up to do a lot more social media work. So we might bring full-length YouTube videos back once a week. We actually have like two already filmed, but I haven't had the time to edit them. The Miami trip, if you guys remember the Miami trip, we literally have a video recapping the Miami trip, and we don't have it released. It's sitting in my phone right now. I haven't had a chance to go over it. But once she comes on, then we're going to have more chances to make more videos. So Smart Wool, is that a brand? Yes, it is a brand. It's one word, Smart Wool. I wish I could show you the logo, but it's like a little guy with like three little things coming out of his head, and that's the logo you're looking for. Casey said, Kayla. Tiffany said, were your kids surprised about the trip? Yes, they were really surprised. She's trying to finish swallowing and talk to you at the same time.
It wasn't working.
Wasn't working. All right, now I got to find all these. These are all out of order. All right, let me see. Which one's that's Poshmark? Which one's Poshmark? There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. Next up, we have a pair of Outdoor Voices women's pants, or women's shorts, sorry. We paid $4.28 for these. They sold for $24, so that means our fees are 4.8. Appreciate the heart me. That means we made a profit of, hang on, let me move you guys over here so that way I can read my screen. That means we made a profit of $14.92. These are our women's extra small, just Outdoor Voices shorts. And I know these could go first class, but because they sold on Poshmark, we get a priority mail label, so we're going to throw them in the free Tyvek envelopes I get from USPS.com. Soaking it all in. Appreciate you. Soak all the information in. I'm actually not going to tape these up. This is the first time I haven't taped one because I don't think that this is going to open. I guess I could throw the label on the top and then it really won't open, right? Appreciate you, Big E. All right, there we go. Surf's Up said these don't open if you don't tape them. So I'm going to go with Surf's Up, and I'm not going to tape those from now on. I'm just going to fold them over and put my label on top of them. All right, next up, we got a Patagonia shirt, which is right here. This is a men's Patagucci, size XL. We paid $8.03 for this. I bought it in a bulk buy, sold for $25 after fees, shipping, cost of goods. I make a profit of $11.97. Are you two able to make most of your income through the shop, or do you work too? We don't have another job. This is exactly what we do. It's not like we're Uber eating after live. Quick, get in the car. We got Uber Eats to pick up.
Ooh, what are we eating?
Yeah, what are we eating? That's the only time we do Uber Eats is when we're buying something. This isn't work. No, you're good. You're good. I knew the question was good. I knew the question. It was a legit question. Oh, you asked something else. Oh no, never mind. I got that one. Still a difference in price versus priority and flat rate. I'm taking a guess. No. So when you ship on Poshmark, you can use any priority mail envelope or box. There is no price difference, but you're allowed to use anything. So if this was like a big jacket, I would just put it into like a medium flat rate box or a regular large priority box. It ships for the same exact rate. It's a deal that Poshmark has with Post Office. I'd love to have something like that with my partner. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Took a lot of time to build though. It took like 3.5, 4 years to build this up. So wait, do you guys do Uber Eats too? No, we don't do Uber Eats. We buy it from Uber Eats. We don't Uber Eats too. No. Kayla did Shipped when I was still working at the post office. She did Shipped for like 3 or 4 orders and then she quit.
Hey, I like to do this.
Yeah, it was fun, but we just didn't have time because we just had a baby. So I would have to like watch the baby and I couldn't get any work done. So I was like, yeah, this isn't going to work out. So then she stopped doing that. You tell the brand of your photo booth behind you. Linktree link in my bio has it linked, Becky. You just go to Linktree link in my bio. You can buy it from Amazon. It should be an Impact. Yeah, Impact is the name, but it's linked to my bio. When you were new, how long did it take you before you started cross-listing? I started cross-listing like 6 months in, but I didn't use a cross-listing service. I did everything by hand. I just recently started using cross-listing service about a year ago. So, and Brad, we trust. Yeah, Brad, if that opens up and I lose that item, I'm coming for you. Be rad. This one's 3.6. I got to put in some of my numbers. All right, next up is 7 for All Mankind men's jeans, which are these right here, I believe. Yep. These are 7 for All Mankind. These are size 30 men's button fly jeans. Sold for $35 full asking price. I paid $5.34. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make $22.66. These actually sold, I think, in 2 or 3 days.
Mom's creeping on me.
She's creeping on you.
So what are you doing? I said working. She said, I don't see you.
Ooh,
Watching you.
yeah. She's over there diddly daddling around, Mom.
What?
Get on her. She ain't doing no damn work. I'm just kidding. She ain't doing no damn work. Oh, she was cleaning the house earlier. She was getting it from the weekend because she didn't have time to clean. How long at the post office? I worked for 20 years before retiring as a carrier. I worked there 8 years. I was there 8 years. Well, I worked there 8 years. I was I was not a, what do you call it? I was a full-time carrier. Is that what you call it? I forget the name of it now. I'm a regular. Yeah, I was a regular for 6.5 years, 6.5 of those years. So I was a CCA for a year and a half. Yeah. Why couldn't I remember the word regular? Why can't I remember that? List perfectly in auto posture level at my business. I'm telling you guys, list perfectly in auto posture. Auto posture for sure. Most of these sales this weekend were made by auto posture relisting for me. I didn't have to touch my computer at all. I didn't even look at eBay the entire weekend, and I made all these sales. Even on Mercari and Poshmark, like good sales this weekend. So yeah, we're in the Tampa area. Yep. If she's not in the frame, she's sitting. Facts. She's actually not sitting right now. She's standing and doing work. Increasing daily sales from 3 to 5 starting today. Got the slow grow going. Let's go. What brands of jeans are the ones to pick up? Are we any that we should skip on? If you want to know the brands I sell consistently, High on Life, Linktree link in my bio. That'll take you to my eBay store. My eBay store has everything listed and the last 90 days of sales. So if you just filter for jeans, you can look at everything I've sold for the last 90 days. And that'll give you a good idea on what jean brands to be on the lookout for. But yes, South Pole. South Pole is an excellent brand to be on the lookout for. Shout out to, what's his name? I forget his name. I always forget that guy's name. I don't care to remember it. Next up, we have, this is a Nike golf polo. This is a women's. I got this in a bulk buy. I would never pick these up, but these were in the bulk buy, so that's why I listed them. Sold for $18 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $8.28. Not bad profit on that, even though I would normally never pick these up. So yeah, Big Fashion Finds, that guy. I wrote South Pole down. Yes, South Pole is actually good. Surprisingly, it's actually good. Believe me, I was surprised too. Go look up those sales prices. Ones with embroidery do really, really good. 2 separate call-out videos on him yesterday. Yeah. Big Fashion Finds. What a W that guy is. He's a walking W. How's the sunburn? It's actually not too bad this morning. I think it pretty much went away, to be honest. I was red for like a day. All right, that one is shipped. Again, it's going into those poly mailers because, or those mailers because it's a Poshmark sale. We got one more Poshmark sale. It's a really good one. And then we're on to all of the eBay sales. This is a pair of Adriano Goldschmied jeans. They're brand new with tags. Obviously, I picked them up from online arbitrage, which means I bought them from a retail store specifically to resell back online for a profit. I paid $38.50, sold for $63. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $11.90. Not the best sale, but I had like 6 pairs of these, and this is the last one to sell. The rest I sold for all good money. I think I sold the rest for like $80. This was the last pair, so I dropped the price. Are you and the Surf's Up guy good friends? Yes, except for the fact that he likes the Colts. I don't know why he likes that team. I would never like that team. So that's the only gripe I have with him. He should be a Titans fan. But other than that, we're best buds. We're best buddies. 2 best friends that anyone can. How's that song go? Forget. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm heart. Yeah, we could be like Robin Big. We could be Robin Big. Hey, that's my team. Sandra, you need to find a new team. I'm sorry. Surf's Up was my gateway into reselling. Nice. He's a good gateway into reselling. But yeah. What's up, Mac? Macaroni and cheese is in the chat. Hi, Mac. Hi, Mac. How are you, Mac? I was expecting that out of you in the corner.
No, I say bestie.
Bestie. Bestie, hi. Good morning. So is there a video on is there a video on Ground Advantage? I don't have a video on Ground Advantage. Now it's pretty common knowledge that pretty much when you sell something that used to be first class, it's going as Ground Advantage. So what's up, Liv? I got South Pole My Haul video I posted yesterday. Oh, so he made that video because of you. You're the reason why we have to listen to him spread not. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, he's an absolute tool, let me tell you. It's funny, and Trisha is right, and I hope he's listening right now. He only attacks lady resellers, if you guys didn't know that. He only attacks lady resellers. I have commented multiple times on his video, and he refuses to I'll leave a comment that's knowledgeable, and he won't comment back to me. He won't make a video back to me, but when it comes to ladies, he attacks them. Just saying. Just saying. Funny stuff. Next up, we have a Harley Davidson shirt. We paid $4.50 for this. Sold for $13 plus ship. Yeah. Big man. It's a big man. I enjoy watching these videos. Become part of the community. Morning routine. Y'all are teaching me so much. Appreciate you, Lacey. Thank you for watching. It's cool to see the Facebook community growing. We're growing like a separate, like TikTok was like my main like live community. We had a bunch of people over there and now it's like migrating a little bit more to Facebook, which is pretty cool. So I hope one day I can have just as many people on Facebook as I do on TikTok. And then when I start making the full-length YouTube videos, hopefully YouTube starts growing the same way, even though YouTube's doing pretty good. If you guys are making content and you're not posting to YouTube Shorts, you're missing out because most of my followers on YouTube are coming from the short videos. So he blasted me for picking up Peter Millar Summer Comfort. Oh, yeah. One of his videos, he said that polos don't sell. I almost laughed my you-know-what off. It was hilarious. Polos don't sell. That's. He says he doesn't pick up any polos anymore. Yeah. I'm working on much to keep it in the chat. I feel like I always miss something. Stupid work. No worries. As long as you're here, you're good, Karina. We appreciate you being here. Wait, who? Somebody will tell you in the chat. Don't worry. I don't even like saying his name. Would give anything to come sit with you and your wife for a day and learn the best tips. I have so much to sell after a massive inheritance. This weekend I had $1,600 yard sale by selling 90% clothing only. Wow, that's insane. That's insane, Rachel. Yeah, we don't do like sit downs or anything like that. We do these lives in the morning where you can ask as many questions as you want. If you get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, you could always join me on a live and like we can chat it up at the nightly lives. But yeah, we don't do any like sit downs or anything like that. Maybe one day, maybe, I don't know. We have to be in like a warehouse type of setting because we obviously work out of our house. So, oh, we can ask questions. Yes, you can ask questions. Quick question for you. How do you deal with money being held? Like when I make a sale on eBay, none of my money is held. All my money is released right away. When it came to Whatnot, there was a period of time when the money was held until the item was delivered, kind of like Poshmark and Mercari. Now it's not held. But Poshmark and Mercari, it's still held. So what I do is I just wait for it to be released. And once a week on Tuesdays, when my eBay funds get released, I pretty much release my Mercari and Poshmark, whatever I have pending to be released. That's when I release it. If there's stuff still pending, I'll wait till next Tuesday. I pay myself out every Tuesday. I know some people, like Barry talked about it yesterday. He's like, I don't know why people have their money like sitting. I let it sit. I only pull it once a week, because if I keep pulling it every single day, it's a lot to keep up with. And if I have money keep constantly coming to my account, there's more chances I'll spend it. Whoops, sorry for the burp. Can items over £1 go ground advantage? Yes, you can go all the way to 70 pounds, I believe. What pay platform do you use? I was hacked using Venmo. If it comes to eBay, it's eBay directly deposited into my bank account. Almost all the platforms direct deposit into your bank account now. Mac, you're not allowed to ask questions. As the only person in this chat, because when Mac starts talking, nobody knows what she's saying. Especially when you're doing your Whatnot lives and you're like, what the heck is Mac trying to say again? This is a Tommy Bahama 100% linen long sleeve shirt. I paid $7.13 for this. It sold for $16.19 plus shipping. Plus shipping item. It's going to go into one of these poly mailers and ship out ground advantage. Over 30 sales on hold. They won't let me take out for 3 weeks. That's weird, John. It's on eBay. 30 sales on hold. Did you have like a strike or something on your account, or are you new? It's because you're new. I haven't had any money held for a very, very long time. Max speaks my language. Yeah. Must be one of them country folk. All right, this is going to ship for $6.22. Buyer paid $6.40. Okay, so you're new. That's why. What time do you start? Every morning, I start around this time. I don't really have a specific start time for the mornings, but the nightly lives, I start at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, love your podcast. This isn't a podcast, but one day I'm going to make a podcast, Nancy. I am dying to know more. I had a retail space, but lost my home in a Hurricane Ian. Sorry to hear that. I have a ton of inventory. I'm just beginning. I've tried a Poshmark store. Not sure it's right. Do you ever look at other people's closets, give them opinions? I appreciate you. I was scammed already from Poshmark. You were organized. Be proud. So, Nancy, it depends on what you're selling. And I'm assuming that you're selling women's and men's clothing, maybe just women's. I don't know. I would try to cross list on multiple sites that will help out your sales. So you list on Poshmark. I would try to move some of those listings to eBay and some of them to Mercari, maybe some of them to Depop. If you move to multiple platforms, it's like having multiple stores. Like you had a retail space, you understand this. Having multiple stores helps you make more sales. And the cool thing about having multiple platforms is you're not paying for another retail space. You're literally just moving your stuff to the other platforms. When you make a sale, that's when you get hit with the fee. Especially on Poshmark or Mercari, there's no listing fees. On eBay, there is after $250, and then you have to buy a store subscription. But you might as well just open yourself up to more chances to make a sale, which would be more platforms. So that's my suggestion for you. If you didn't sell a lot on Poshmark, make sure you're sharing your closet. Make sure you're using a lot of keywords. So if you're listing something like, let me grab the next item. Where's the Aritzia? I think it's this right here. Yeah, H18. This is a women's blue dress. If you just listed this as women's blue dress, you're not going to get any hits on eBay, Poshmark, or Mercari. But the way Kayla listed this was Aritzia Wilfred, women's large blue sleeveless stretch wide leg jumpsuit. All those keywords are what you need in your item to make it sell. Because anytime people typed in jumpsuit, Aritzia, Wilfred jumpsuit, Wilfred wide leg, Wilfred women's large, all those keywords are going to pop up with this item. So make sure you're using lots and lots and lots of keywords. What I have to use for cross-listing? List Perfectly. I have a link in my bio. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, it's in the description of this video is my link tree. If you use my code, you get 30% off your first month. That's the one I use to list on those sites. So many people's list blue dress on Posh, never understood it. Yeah, they don't understand, like, you can't just use blue dress. You're not gonna sell your item with just blue dress. It's just super hard to sell an item like that. This one is going to New Jersey via Ground Advantage. See how much priority is. Yeah, priority is expensive. This one's going Ground Advantage for $7.85. Shout out to Ground Advantage, saving me more money. Keywords are title. Are they the same / different? Keywords in the title. So keywords are the words that you use to describe your item. You can put them in the title and in the description. It also helps pull it up if you put it in the description. But you want to use as many keywords as you possibly can. eBay gives you 80 characters. You want to try to fill them all out. All those characters if it's possible. Don't overkill it. So if you don't have like an extra word, don't just use a random word that doesn't make any sense for your listing. But if you use as many keywords that can describe your item. For example, if you're listing North Face pants, you can use the word outdoor because a lot of people use North Face pants for hiking. So you can use hiking in your title. Something like that that'll bring up your pants. Bring up your pants. That sounded weird. It's going to ship for $7.85. Good morning, Riri. How was your weekend off? It was amazing. Some brought out those freckles. They did. Actually, it's because there's hardly any sun outside, so now the freckles look a lot darker. But yeah, speckles and freckles are out. Also, do you launder your clothes after you thrift? Dorothy, I don't. And people on Facebook hate it when I say that. Literally, I get attacked in the comment section like, that's disgusting. You picked that up from the thrift store and you didn't even wash it. No, I don't wash items. The only time I wash items if they have stains or bad smells. Reason being, and this is for everybody out there, not just Dorothy. I'm not picking on you by any means, Dorothy. When you donate to a thrift store, do you donate out of your dirty laundry bin or do you donate out of your clean closet? Most people will probably say clean closet. Therefore, all the clothing has already been laundered once. Of course, it can commingle with stuff that's nasty and dirty, but in most cases, the items that are put out on the retail store shelves are items in really good condition. That's what I found, especially at Red, White, and Blue where I get most of my inventory. Most of that stuff is in really good condition. Also, I've been told that in some Goodwills, they actually launder all of their clothing. They launder them before they go out, or they look through the clothing, look for the items that stink or have stains, and they launder them themselves. So sometimes those items are laundered. In our Goodwills, I don't think they do that. Yeah, they're going to wash it anyway. Exactly. Ralphie's right, too. They will wash everything, too. So if I bought something used online, I'll throw it on really quick, make sure it fits, and then usually I throw it in the laundry myself. So is it worth it buying a thermal printer? Absolutely. Have your business pay for it, though. If you already have a printer and you're just starting, don't go out and buy a thermal printer. But thermal printers, you don't have to pay for ink anymore. All I have to do is literally just go out and get my labels, and it prints it off. And there's no more ink. It's literally burning the image onto it. So what's up, Gigi Daisy? Next up, Lily Pulitzer women's shorts. We paid $6.12 for these. They sold for $28.34. That is an auto posture sale. 1,000%. That's an auto posture sale. That means on the weekend when I was sitting in the pool, auto posture sent out an offer for me because I wasn't paying attention to my phone, and I sold these for $28.34. Easy peasy. Didn't have to look at my phone. Auto posture did all the work for me. Cleaning Skechers this weekend. They look so good, but a lot of work. Yeah. Ask Ethan. He knows I don't wash clothing. Or I don't wash clothing. I don't clean shoes. These are going to ship for 6 ounces. How much are thermal ink printers? Well, they don't require any ink. There's 0 ink with a thermal printer. They burn the image on. How much are they? There's some that start for under 100, and there's other ones like my Dymo. I think it was like $250 is what I paid for the Dymo 4XL. Do not buy the 5XL, though. 5XL is a waste of your money. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Were the girls so surprised? They were. They were very surprised. We didn't get to see their reaction because they were driving over with Ethan and Lydia. We were driving the baby over, but they, from what I hear, they were super, super surprised. Super surprised. What's a good resource to determine precise shipping costs? Pirateship.com, Kevin. If you wanted to figure out exactly what it's going to cost to ship items, you can just use random addresses in the United States. So if you live in Florida, you can use a California address, and you can see exactly how much it's going to cost depending on the size, the weight, all that stuff. But pirateship.com is a free site. That's actually where I get my labels for Mercari. Where'd you go? We went to Typhoon Lagoon. Typhoon Lagoon, we surprised the girls. I always learn something off you. Get around eBay forever, but still learn stuff. Yep, I still learn stuff every day too from a lot of people. Any thoughts on Rollo? I've never used a Rollo, but I hear they're great machines too. With thermal printers, there's not really any that I wouldn't recommend. I would just recommend getting a thermal printer as soon as your business can buy one. Highly suggest it. Next up, we got some Madewell jeans. These, I didn't even get a chance to put these away. Where is it? Right there. I paid $5.34 for these. I think I bought them at Red, White, and Blue, and they sold for $31.49. Let's see where they're shipping to. That'll determine where or how I ship them. They're going to PA, which means they're going padded flat rate. So for $8.30, that's what I'm shipping these out. And they're going to go in one of these bad boys right here. If you guys don't know how these work, they're padded flat rates, which means anything that fits in here ships for a flat rate, no matter where it goes in the United States, for $8.30 on eBay. Why did you kiss my brother? Because it looked like he had soft lips. I don't know. I don't know who your brother is. I don't know. Some guy in the chat said, "Why did you kiss my brother?" He doesn't know that you can't troll K-Way, because I love the trolls. How much and how big is that one? That's what she said. Teresa said, "Where'd you get the photo booth set up?" Linktree link in my bio. Linktree link in my bio. It'll take you right to Amazon to purchase it. That's where I got it from, is Amazon. And the price, I forget what the price is, because they change the prices frequently. So how do you decide how you're shipping the item? That one is going to PA. It's over £1. So the cheapest way to ship it, it probably would have been cheaper to ship Ground Advantage, but I did pick priority padded flat rate. And I have that set up from before I started using Ground Advantage. I think from now on, actually, I'm going to put all of my jeans for Ground Advantage. Even though it takes like a day or two extra to get there, it's cheaper for the buyer and it's cheaper for me to buy my label. So in most cases, buyers won't care. Next up, we got a pair of Miss Me jeans. These have been listed forever. I'm so glad these are gone. $16.03 is what I paid. They sold for $31.49. Not a lot of profit, but again, these have been listed for freaking ever. I don't know why these took so long to sell, because normally these with big embellishments on the back sell really fast, but these didn't. This is going to California, so this has to go padded flat rate as well. It's going to ship for $8.30. Tell me where you get your shipping supplies. Dorothy, most of them are linked in the description of this video. I get them mostly from Amazon. For the padded flat rates and the postal ones, all these that are white, I get these from the post office. You can order them from USPS.com. Just make an account. Your mailman will deliver them for free, and they're free to order. So literally they cost nothing. You don't even have to leave your house. They're directly dropped at your front door. So like, take a breath. This guy talks too much. Like, take a breath. Sam, are you having a rough morning this morning, buddy? Sam, what I want you to, Sam's gone. Oh no, he's not gone. He's still here. Sam, what I want you to do is I want you to go live, buddy. Okay. Actually, you probably can't go live because you only have 22 followers. So once you get to 1,000 followers, I want you to go live, and I want you to try to get to 153 people in your live. And have a bunch of questions going off. Because Sam, not only do I have 153 people here, but I also have 40 people on Facebook and YouTube watching me too. Seriously, Sam, get that. Sam just wants some attention, people. You can leave him here. It's okay. He just wants a little bit of attention. We can leave him a little bit longer. Sam's having a rough morning. Do you have a return policy for eBay? Yes. Some of my items, buyer pays return shipping. Some of the items I give free shipping and free returns. Like those jeans are buyer pays return shipping. So if they want to return it, they got to send it back to me. Just because jeans and pants are one of my most returned items on my eBay store. So I'm impressed by your multitasking. I appreciate you. Next up, we got some Adidas women's golf shorts. I picked these up in a bulk buy. Again, this is not something I would normally pick up. Sold for $18. I paid $6.12 for them. Not a huge profit margin on these, but they were in a bulk buy, so I listed them. And sold them. I'm on PC. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Sam's okay. Sam just wants a little attention this morning. That's it. That's all he needed was a little attention. Oh, Sam's at my front door. My dog's gonna eat him. Sam got his attention. Sam's good. He's still here too. Oh man. I'm having a good morning, Sam. You can't get under my skin this morning. I woke up on the right side of the bed. There's nothing you can say or do that will offend me. And if you do, then I'll just block you and then you'll be gone forever. So either way, I win. It's a win-win situation. You're also boosting the algorithm because you're a new viewer who's commenting on this video. So if by the way, if you're a new viewer right now, if you've never been here before, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Because what that does is that's a new viewer, and TikTok reads that as somebody new is interested in my live. So as you comment, Sam, you're actually pushing this video to more people, which is helping me out. So thank you, Sam. I appreciate you. Brian Country, what's up? Sinless in the house. Ann says, hello. Hello, Ann. How are you? I bought some Lulus with cutout tags. Would you have bought them? Yes. Lululemons almost always have cutout tags. They're really hard to not or find them with the tags in thrift stores. What I would just do is look for the size dot. So Karen's over on Facebook gives me a thumbs up. Appreciate you, Karen. Way to go, Sam. Any thoughts on rain spooner shirts? Rain spooners are really good. There's certain collabs that go for big, big money. For example, I sold one on Whatnot last Thursday. I forget what that one sold for, but it sold for like 50 or 60 bucks. It was a really, really cool looking one. What's better, lowering the price or ending listing and relisting? I use a service called Auto Posture, which ends the listing and then makes a brand new listing. But if you don't use Auto Posture, I always suggest ending the listing and doing a sell similar. If you end the listing and you relist it, you're putting the same listing back out. The ID doesn't change on eBay. It's the same exact listing. So it doesn't tell eBay that you relist or you put up something new. If you end the listing and you sell similar, it's like putting out a brand new listing for eBay. But when I use Auto Posture, it actually ends the listing and puts out a brand new listing. It's not even doing a sell similar. So Sam will not eat in a box. Sam will eat in a box. Sam followed me. Yes. I knew that was going to happen. Sam, thank you for the follow. We appreciate you, Sam. It took you a while to convert over, but you're here. You're here for the long haul. I like you, Sam. Next up, we have a Ralph Lauren shirt, size 17. This is a Surf's Up Fine method item. Paid $8.33. It sold for $17.99. Welcome, Sam. Appreciate you, buddy. Sam, can you tap the screen for me too? I'd appreciate that. Besides YouTube, what else are you live on? I'm live on Facebook, my Facebook page, which is K-Way Shop, just like my YouTube. And I'm also live on TikTok. So right now on TikTok, we have 171 people on here. Thanks to Sam commenting and keeping people engaged. And then on YouTube and Facebook, I currently have 41 people watching between both of them. What sizes are good on dress shirts? Bigger sizes sell better. So this was a size 17, which would be a size like XL. Bigger sizes sell better. 17 and a half, 18, 18 and a half, 19. Those are all really, really good dress shirt sizes to pick up. If it's in a good brand, it'll normally sell for better money. What's wrong with Sam? Sam was having a rough morning, but now he's a follower. So we like Sam now. Good morning. Does ending and selling similar ding your eBay? No. Ending a listing will never hurt your eBay account. Unless you like end everything and then try to relist everything, and then I think that like hurts the algorithm. So don't do a ton of those a day. So I take back what I just said. How do you calculate shipping? On eBay, you do calculated shipping. So basically you put in the weight and dimensions of your item, you can charge it to the customer, and you'll never make a mistake. Where's Kayla? She hasn't said hello. How did she like the vacation? Okay, everyone, somebody wants you to come over here and talk about, Karina wants you to talk about vacation. Come on, come on, come on. Quit working. Come on. Now we can talk about Disney. We can't ruin the surprise anymore. Come on, come on.
Now we can speak loudly
Come on.
about it. Hello. Hey, everybody. Get over here. Casey, I'm here.
Talk about vacation.
It was really fun.
What was your favorite part?
Running away from the typhoon at the wave pool.
Yeah.
That wave pool is intense. When you have that huge wave coming at you.
Even when you're in the shallow end, it's like.
He got pushed back. Did you tell them?
So I was sitting, she had Joey, and I was sitting down, right? And I see the big wave coming. I'm like, all right, I'm already up on the shore, so I'm good to go, right? So I just put my hands down, I got my feet down, right? And this big ass wave comes over me, and I just start floating back, and I couldn't stop. I was like trying to stop, and I kept going back until I almost ran into somebody. But I thought it wasn't going to be that bad.
It was when you took the girls. So he took the girls. This is before like our first time being in the wave pool. So we didn't realize just like how big that wave is until you're standing in front of it. And he took the girls out to like the deeper end, and it was me, Ethan, and Lydia had Joey, and they get the wave and it comes, and Ethan's like, I think you should hand me the baby. And Lydia just like turns and runs to get to like shallow water, and I'm like chasing her, and we're trying to run away from this wave. And you lost Sis, right? Sis disappeared.
Yeah. So I was holding both of them because they were clinging on to me because they're like, crap, here comes a big ass wave. So I'm holding on to them, and then I get pushed back, and then I'm like, they're like, I'm holding on to their arms. And I'm holding my oldest, I got her like in a good grasp, but the little one, I like start losing grasp and then I let go of her because she's already gone. I don't want to keep her under the water. I want her to swim up to the top. So she just floated on away, and then I turned around, I got up, stood up, and I see her. She's like, like coughing all of it out of her lungs. But yeah,
it was intense.
It was fun because
it was a lot of fun though, but it was a little scary at first.
Yeah, my middle girl, she hasn't been able to ride any floats or anything because she's too small. So she finally is tall enough to ride some of the bigger rides. So she was excited. She's always wanted to go on the big rides. She's always like, let's go. And my oldest is like, I'm scared. I'm like, Sissy, if you could just get a little bit bigger, we can actually take you on all the rides. And finally, she's like 49 inches. So you have to be 48 inches to ride all the rides. And she finally can ride the rides. So she had a bunch of fun because she was going on all the inner tube rides. They even went down like the big slide, right?
Oh my God, that slide was scary.
Yeah,
that was the Shikra of water slides. You just go and it just drops you.
And then you get a wedgie. Absolute wedgie.
Oh, yeah, it was intense.
We went to Typhoon Lagoon. We surprised the girls. I'm coming down in December for Disney Universal. Nice.
Yay, Casey.
Yeah, those waves are crazy. Knocked mine down a bunch of times too. Yeah.
They take out all the families. There's not one person that survives that wave.
I was on vacation myself last week. Where'd you go? Yeah, we went to Typhoon Lagoon. It was fun.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
It was super fun. The baby was so good. He was so good. He even got to go on a float ride too.
Oh yeah, he was scared though.
Yeah, he was like he was not a fan, but he was laughing at the end.
Yeah, as soon as we finished, he started laughing because he saw Sissy and Mina come down the slide, and he started laughing. But yeah, he also
thought it was funny when you got taken out by the wave too. He thought that was hilarious.
Oh really?
Yeah,
that little jerk. All right, back to shipping. All right, let me grab this one. Next up, we got a Polo Ralph Lauren polo. We paid $5.35 for this. It sold for 18 doll hairs. Push for you both. I found a pair of really nice jeans, but can't find the maker. You gotta look for the tag. That's all I can give you. Great memories. You'll laugh. 18's older. Yep. We didn't take any photos though. I don't really take too many photos, to be honest.
It's kind of hard at a water park. And then it started raining though toward the end.
Oh yeah, it was like pouring.
A thunderstorm, so.
If you were to start all over, would you focus on just Kevin's asking, would I focus on one thing? If I started all over with the knowledge that I have right now, or if I started all over with no knowledge? I need to know what like, I gotta get context of this question. Tag is in another language. I would just use Google image, or I would try to look it up. How do you tell men's versus female brands like Patagonia? Normally ladies brands have different sizing, and also you can tell by the cut. Yeah, and it'll tell on the tag what it is. It's going to ship for $4.69. With the knowledge you have now, I would do the same thing I'm doing right now. I would just literally go to thrift stores and buy the same items I'm buying right now. I wouldn't niche down at all. I would niche down in the beginning, but I wouldn't niche down after I have all the knowledge. Is there a photo of the matching trunks? No, we didn't even take a photo of the matching trunks, unfortunately. You sell anything other than clothes? Yes, you'll see in just a minute. I have some shoes and I have a Christmas house that I have to pack, but we're going to do those at the very end. I want to start selling. How do I know what to charge for shipping? When you first start, Rebecca, on eBay, what you can do is you can list your item, like this LL Bean shirt, which sold for $31. I paid $13.89. I don't know why I paid so much for this. So what I would do is, if you're first starting, I would take this item, I would put it into the poly mailer that you're going to ship it in. So for this one, it would go into this poly mailer. After you put it in, I would weigh and measure the item, and I'd put it into my eBay listing and charge it to the customer. You'll never make a mistake because you can do calculated shipping. Your buyer will pay your shipping prices. I'm on the John, if anyone cares. Buried, when are you not on the toilet? Buried, how many times legitimately a day do you use the toilet? I'm actually kind of scared that you use the toilet all the time. It's probably because you had Taco Bell twice yesterday. It's not a good thing to do, Buried. You shouldn't be having Taco Bell twice in a day. How do you categorize your inventory? On eBay, I have categories on eBay: men's, women's, kids, trains, Christmas items. I just put in random categories. This is going to ship for $6.60. Thoughts on buying 270 new Travis Matthews shorts for $3K is what they wanted for everything. John, are you looking on Facebook right now? find a listing on Facebook, John? Is that from Facebook, John? Because if so, I've already been tagged in that listing. Yes, Facebook Marketplace. Yep, I already seen that listing. I've already been tagged in it. I've already contacted that person. They also have Tommy Bahamas if you're interested in that too. But they're $11 per unit, I think. I think it's actually a little bit more than that, to be honest. Is it 270? Is it 270 items? I forget how many I counted. But if it's 270 for 11, that's not a bad price per unit. But the items in it aren't all polos. Some of them are just basic t-shirts, which don't go for as much as the polos do. Some of them are, I think, like belts and gloves, which don't do as well as the polos do. So some of the items are good. You're going to make your money back. You're going to make a good return on investment. You also have to pay to get it shipped. If you live where that person lives, it would be a great deal. For me, I would have to pay for shipping. That would raise my cost of goods up from $11. After I pay for shipping, which I think will be anywhere between like $50 to $100, my cost of goods will go up a little bit more. So it didn't make sense for me. But if you live close to them, I would go pick it up. Stores down the street from me, I think it's a good price to buy, especially if you live close to them, so you don't have to pay for shipping. I would probably do that deal. I would have probably already done that deal if they were close to me, but I don't want to have to pay to ship. And they only take Venmo, and I'm kind of hesitant on paying them Venmo. But if you live close to them, John, I would go pick up that deal. That's actually a good price for everything. Yeah, you could also talk them down too. So, John, I would go there. I would talk to them and be like, hey, can I come look at the inventory first and make you an offer? Because they've already came down on the price for me. I don't care about telling you this because I'm not going to buy it. So I was going to buy the Tommy Bahama and the Travis Matthew lot, and they were going to bring them down to $2,500 a piece for me. So if you could buy both, you could probably get them both for $2,000 each. Why hesitant on Venmo? Just curious. I'd rather send PayPal. Because if they have a business, they can send me an invoice and then I'm protected. With Venmo, it's a little bit different protections. And I don't really like sending people Venmos unless I know them. Been watching all your old YouTube videos over the weekend. So different to now. Yes, the older videos are definitely different. I haven't made a full-length YouTube video in a while, but I will be making some soon. But yeah, John, I would go pick that up. That's actually not a bad deal if you live close to them. Next up, we have a pair of Levi's jeans. These are handmade, dry good Levi's, whatever you call them. Paid $428. They sold for $28.34. That's another auto posture sale for sure. For sure. Yeah, I know Venmo's owned by PayPal, but I feel like the protections on Venmo aren't as good as the protections on PayPal. I'm weary of it. I'd rather just send them a PayPal. So, do you check sell-through rate on everything? No. Because I've been selling for so long, I kind of know what to pick up and what will sell because I sell frequently. But if I'm finding something new, I will look up sell-through rates. $5 each would be a great deal. They're all brand new with tags, and they still have their original tags on them, which is actually pretty hard to find when it comes to Travis Matthew, because a lot of Travis Matthew you find in retail stores has the tags ripped out. Travis Matthew does that with their brands. They rip them out. I think Link Soul is also owned by Travis Matthew too. The sound of the thermal printer is my favorite sound. People say it sounds like bagpipes. I always get that. Sounds like you got bagpipes in that room. Is there a formula you recommend to calculate the seller rates, or is that the seller rates? Maybe I think is what you're saying, or is that already on the eBay platform? Kevin, the sell-through rates. Okay. The sell-through rates are calculated by seeing how many are listed versus how many are sold. That's your sell-through rate. So if there's 100 listed and 100 sold, that's 100% sell-through rate. That means every 90 days, 100 get listed and 100 sell. Next up, we got Mott & Bow jeans. Paid $10.70 for these. They sold for $35. They sold in like 2 days. Mott & Bow is a really good brand to be on the lookout for. So always sells super fast, and I do pay up for them. I don't care to pay a little bit more for them because they sell so fast. This is going to go ground advantage for $7.85. Yeah, sell through. Sell through. Is the Dymo the first thermal you had? Yeah, I've always used this Dymo 4XL. I've never used another thermal printer. I have one linked in my bio. It's a IDPRT. The only reason I have it linked is because the 5XL. The Dymo 5XL is not worth the money because you have to buy only Dymo labels. They made it so you can only buy Dymo labels and use them. The Dymo labels are too expensive. Like the Dymo 4XL, I use aftermarket labels. I think that's what you call them. Can you spell the gene name? Mottenbow, M-O-T-T, the and symbol, and B-O-W, Mottenbow. Is Ground Advantage calculated shipping too, like first classes? Yep, it's calculated shipping. And you can ship like heavier weights too. Next up, Free Fly quarter zip, paid $8.56. This one sold for $31. I think 70, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 70 pounds from Ground Advantage is the max, right? I think it is. Is it okay to bid or buy it now on eBay? Should I stick to one or the other? I do everything buy it now, best offer, Bonnie. Yeah, it's 70. Yeah. You're wrong, damn it. Felix always calls me out. Yeah, I think it's 70. I think Felix is wrong. Felix is always wrong. Felix was on live with me yesterday. It was so much fun. Felix actually trolled on live. It never happens. He normally only trolls in the comment section. I got a ticket riding my electric bike like 20 minutes ago. John, that sucks. John, I wouldn't suggest picking up that bulk buy on an electric bike, though. I would use a car. Holding all those Travis Matthews above your head, going back home. I'm just messing with you. There we go. That one shipped. I'm not. Just see you like driving down the road on your electric bike. Meep. got your Travis Matthews on there. This is an Eaton shirt, ETON. Paid $6 for this. It sold for $31. I must have got this at not red, white, and blue, but Salvation Army. What'd you get the bike ticket for? Yeah, were you speeding on your bike? You're probably going down. You're probably riding on the main road, right? You're not supposed to do that because you don't have a license plate on it. Is that what you got? You got hit with? You got one of those cops? That cop was trying to reach his quota for the month, and he saw you, and he's like, "There he is. I'm gonna get him. I got you, buddy." It's gonna ship for $4.69. It's going to Florida. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're almost done. We're right at the end. Right near the end. Got 4 more to ship out, 2 of which are big, and then 2 of which are small. Next up, we got a Robert Graham polo. I think I paid like $16 for these or $18. I can't remember. I forgot to put it in my listing, so I have to go back and check. This one sold for $36.44. Another Auto Posh sale. You must have pedals on an electric bike, which is BS. That's weird. That is weird. You live in South Carolina, right? South Kakalaki. How many active listings? I have just over, actually, I think I'm at just under 1,900 active listings right now. South Carolina. The laws in South Carolina are weird. It's going to ship for $4.88. I have the same light box. I was wondering what the side zip panels are for. The side zip panels, I'm assuming it's to open it up and let natural light in on your item, but I never open them up, so I keep them always closed. Geez, that's so much. 2-man team. Well, I built up this store for 2 or 3.5 years pretty much by myself. And before I quit my postal job, she started working for a little bit, like 6 months. And before she started working, I still had like 1,700 active listings. How much money do you average daily, monthly? This month, I've sold $27,080.04. Total profit, it's not going to be exact because I still haven't put in my my fees for the last few items, but $10,163.45. It's going to go a little bit lower. It's probably going to be about $10,000 after I put my fees in for today. Yeah. Motivation I need. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. It's all the motivation you need right there. These are double RL pants. Really good brand to be on the lookout for. It literally says RRL Ralph Lauren under the tag. I paid up for these. I bought them on Mercari. I paid $59.86. They are used. They are not in new condition. They sold for $121.49. Appreciate the eggplants in the chat. Where do you source? Mostly Goodwill. We mostly source from a store called Red, White, and Blue, but we also do some retail sourcing. We do Goodwill sourcing. We source at Salvation Army, all that good stuff. But yeah, these are going to California, which means they're going to have to go padded flat rate, which means I have to shove them in here. Felix dropping the eggplants. Appreciate you, Felix. Dropping the eggplants. Keep up the good work. I get tons of sales from New York and Cali. Me too. They always go to New York and Cali, and I live in Florida, so it's always expensive to ship. So then I have to find ways to shove them into padded flat rates like this. Otherwise, it'll be too expensive. Double RL is new to you. Yeah, it's really rare to find. Super, super rare to find. But if you ever find it, always pick it up, even if it's priced up in most cases, because they always sell for good money, like hundreds sometimes, depending on the item. Always gain something by watching. Appreciate you. Cop pulled me over. Was a rookie. Most cops leave me alone. Yeah, that's weird. Be on the lookout for Built basic men's pants. Yep, sold within 24 hours. I think I sold a pair of those like last month. Built is a really good brand. BYLT. Make sure the photo box on the surge protector. It is. It's on a surge protector. It is. Do you notice that sales increase after back to school? Normally, right before back to school, they increase. They'll slow down a little bit, and then as we start getting creeping closer to the winter holidays, sales will start to increase. So I got them in the padded flat rate. These are going to ship for $8.30. $8.30. Felix just left and he came back. Felix, what did you need to do? Why'd you leave and come back? All right, last two sales are items that are going in boxes, so they're going to take a little bit more to pack up. First item is a pair of shoes. What's up, Arizona? First item is a pair of shoes. These are G-Defies, Gravity Defiers, but the brand is G-Defy. Hoodie season almost here, finally, yep. G-Defy shoes. These are what they look like. I bought these at Salvation Army. They were behind the counter. I paid $19 for these, and they sold for $59.99 plus shipping. I'm just reusing an Amazon box and shipping them out. Have you heard of Duck Champ? I have heard of Duck Champ. I've never found Duck Champ before. I don't even know what the logo looks like. Sounds like an outdoor brand, to be honest. Oh no, Duck Champ is no, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Duck Champ. I'm looking it up. Duck Champ. What is Duck Champ? I looked up Duck Champ and nothing came up. Can you do a quick explanation of what Whatnot is? It's a live selling platform. So just like I'm live right now. Oh, is that how you? Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. SGM. Okay. Are they a bag company? I don't ever look at the bags. I never look at the bags. Whatnot is a live selling app. It's just like this. We're live, except we'll hold an item up and then you bid. You bid whatever you want to bid on the item. It's live selling. It's an auction website. So I've never found that brand before. Do you sell kids' clothes or just adults? We pretty much stick to adult clothing. In some cases, we will sell some kids' clothing, but mostly adult. Scam caller. Happy Monday. What's up, Roots? Roots in the house. All right. Flip this one over. All right, there we go. Those shoes fit perfectly in this Amazon box that I'm reusing. I'm not sure what the brand is. Okay. Back to shipping. I go through those things. Bye, guys. Peace out, John. Appreciate you hopping in. Do you put shoes in a second box? Why? Yes, I don't stick the label on the outside of the shoe box because it looks bad. Like, for example, if you buy something from Nike, they don't just take their label and stick it on the outside of the shoe box. So I put my shoes into another box. It just looks more professional. I would never just take my label and just slap it on the outside of the box. It looks super unprofessional. So Duck Camp. Oh, okay. Let me look it up. Hold on. Let me ship this out first. This is going to Iowa. Buyer paid $19.35 for shipping. I'm going to pay $15.53. Where you get those purple bags and other shipping supplies for eBay, Linktree link in my bio will take you to Amazon. That's where I have all the products I use on a regular basis. And then the priority mail stuff I get from the post office for the free ski. Also, so wait. Let's see, I read that wrong. Damn it, that's the one comment I can't read wrong. It's Barry's comment. Okay, confirm with them. We talked about that last night. Yes. Why did I misread Barry's comment? Shit. I'm going to have to hear about that for a week. I have to hear about that for a freaking week now. All right, just had to do that. It's called priority mail. There it is. Boom. Last sale. It's a really good one. Last sale. Then we're done. And we can go pick up our t-shirts. We got the pink t-shirts on the way. Ugh. All right. Here it is in all its glory. This is a Limax house. It's called the Yulsteiner Brewery. I paid basically nothing for this because I already made all my money back on this deal. But if I were to do a cost of goods on this, I probably paid like between $1 to $2 for everything in that bulk buy. I paid $6,500 for a load, like literally a whole U-Haul full of items, including small Christmas houses, small pieces, all that stuff. I've already made all my money back on that. So my cost of goods for this, I calculate as zero because I've already made all my money back. This one sold for $75 plus shipping. It is going for $117 all in. You pay for eBay tape? No, I use my quarterly coupon. I get that for free. My quarterly coupon.
Were you say coupon?
Yeah, my quarterly coupon. If anyone's curious, I haven't done anything at work yet today. Well, that's a typical day for you, Barry. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn this a little bit because I have to pack this thing super, super big. Where do you find the bulk buys you have been talking about? I get them on Facebook Marketplace. So I actually have a video on YouTube going over this bulk buy. It actually shows my shed, my old view of my shed with all of these in my shed. Like I literally have in that video, my shed is packed all the way up to the front door. I need to go back and watch that video, actually bring back some old memories. All right. So this one, I'm just going to package very, very well. Just going to throw some packing material on the bottom and on the top. I'm using a reused box, so it already is like, you know, it's already difficult to get this thing in here. It's pretty dented, but it'll work. Damn, this thing is stuck in here. Okay, I'm just going to leave it in there. I'm not going to worry about taking it out and padding the bottom. I'll just pad the top really well. Make sure there's no chance for movement. All right, so I padded the sides very well. The good thing about these is they're already really padded on the inside of this box, so I don't really have to use too much padding on these because it'll work perfectly fine. Can you have that box cutter? All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the sides of the box down a little bit so the flaps will close perfectly on the lid of this. I'm going to take a pair of scissors. I'm just going to go like this. Score it, drop it, score it, drop it.
go. Now that thing is perfect. No chance for movement. And then I'm just going to taper up. There we go. That should do. We'll do a couple more down this side. Grab me another thing of tape. See if I can make this. Oh, I was going to throw it, but I'm going to hit you in the head.
What?
I'm going to hit you in the head. What's up, Surfs? Box resizer. Who needs a box resizer when you have this and you have this? Literally does the same exact thing. Costs $0 because I already had them. What brands of ceramic Christmas houses are good to look out for? Lemax, Department 56 are two that I sell consistently. There's other ones that are like rare, but the brand's not good. You just got to look for the rare ones. Resizer and a tape dispenser. Why? These work perfectly too. You know how many rolls of tape I've used on this one? Like hundreds. You don't need a tape dispenser. Look at this. Boom. Now that one is ready to be shipped. Oh, look at that. Score. Score. Oh, shit. I almost sat on there. Oh, wait. I need one more thing. I need to weigh this thing. So I'm going to grab my handy dandy scale, the big boy scale. I'm going to plug this thing in, see how much it weighs. All right, this weighs 11 pounds, 3 ounces. Damn, I only put 10 pounds for this thing. So I might have to pay a little bit more in shipping. So this is going to be 11 pounds, 3 ounces. I'm going to go priority mail. Buyer paid $34.60 and I'm going to pay $25. No, they paid $34.50. I'm going to pay $25.60. So it really didn't hurt me. Make sure that's right. Yep, 11.3. $25.60 is what I'm paying to ship this bad boy. Oh, man. All right. That's too much work. This is why we sell only clothing here, because that's way too much work. I didn't realize Wayne was Kings of eBay. You cannot tell me that a box resizer is better than using these. Anybody will tell you. I think, who is it? Who else uses it? I think Bearded. Bearded doesn't use a box resizer either. There's somebody out there too that doesn't use a box resizer, because this and this does the same exact thing. You literally cut the box and then you score it. That's what a box resizer is doing. It's different from using a thermal printer, because you're actually having me spend money to buy a box resizer when these were literally free. They were sitting in my house. So that's opposite of Kings of eBay. That's opposite. Do you retain... we do retain the difference, yes. So eBay gives you the discounted rates because you're a seller. They give you the commercial rates and they charge the buyer retail rates. What does the line through the price on eBay mean? That means it was accepted best offer. That means the best offer was accepted. How many times do you reuse cardboard boxes? This is probably the last time I'd reuse this one because it is pretty dinged up. But normally I save my boxes that I get from shipments. So I like the ground advantage for over a pound. I do too. I think I charge this person priority, so that's why I shipped it priority. So you ship internationally? Yes, I do. I ship internationally through the eBay International Shipping Program. How to get a resizer? Not coordinated for freehand. Yeah, I get that. Okay, Brian Jr. Okay, whatever. Looking like a 3 times used box. Oh yeah, this one was definitely used. This is where we got our cups shipped in these. As long as you pad it up, it's good. It's good. This is not a food box, by the way. If this was a food box, you can call me Kings of eBay, but it's not a food box. Do you fold blazers and suits that you sell? If not, so I actually store them hanging and then I ship them Then I fold them when I ship them. Obviously, you have to fold them when you ship them, because otherwise it'll be a massive box. You have to fold it when you ship it. The tape is already coming off. No, it's not. And what I did is, you always do this when you ship a box, is you make sure the tape touches. So this is tape, this is tape, this is tape. As long as the tape touches tape, it won't come off. As long as tape touches tape, it won't come off. The tape's not coming off. What the hell are you talking about? Buried, when I get a good review, I'll make sure I tag you in the good review. How many hours a week do you... So we do social media and everything. So if you count everything we do, I probably work like 60 to 70 hours a week. But if it's just reselling, if you guys didn't do social media, it was just reselling, 40 hours a week is what I work. Do you get many returns? Right now I have one active return. I literally get like somewhere between 4 and 10 returns a month, depending on how many items I sell. Yeah, the tape will just rip right off. Yeah, if you peel at it, it'll come off. Not professional. Yeah, whatever. Look at the 3 tape sides. What? The 3 tape sides are touching tape. Hang on. So she used tape. You can see the tape is right here. It's touching. That tape is touching tape. That tape right there, that one's not touching tape. I lied. That one's not touching tape. But all of these are touching tape. Those are all touching tape. No, it was peeling off. It's not peeling off, Buried. It'll get there in one piece. Trust me. I've shipped out literally hundreds and hundreds of Christmas houses just like this. The other side, it's not coming off. It'll get there. Trust me. The other, this side right here. This is the one you're talking about. This one right here. Yeah, this one's off a little bit. That's because this one is. Hang on. That one has the end of the roll on there. There we go. There, it's off. I think you hadn't pushed it down to seal it. No, it was because it was on the end of the roll. I didn't see that. It's okay. They have to rip off a lot of tape to get it all off. That was painful. Shut up, Buried. Shut up. Want to sell the do's and don'ts of shipping. April, if you're just learning shipping, I just talked about this earlier. When you're listing on eBay, because that's one of the hardest sites. Everybody has a trouble listing on eBay and with the shipping and everything. Charge the shipping to the buyer, and when you package up your item, like I just packaged up this Christmas house with this beautiful tape that Buried approves of. You would take the item, you would pack it up just like this, and then you would list it on eBay. You put all of your weight and dimensions in there, and you charge that to the customer. You'll never make a mistake. I can't listen to these two. I'm about to block these two in the chat. Do you ever promote your listings? I promote everything at 3% on eBay. Every one of my listings is promoted at 3%. Do you ever get the free priority mail tape? No, I don't get the free priority mail tape. Nope. Miss Printer, can you answer again? Tams, what was your question? Hold on, I got to scroll through all these nonsensical comments. Tams, can you ask the question again? Because I don't see. Oh, wait. As soon as I asked the question about the printer, walked in, I missed the answer. So if you're asking what printer I use a thermal printer. It's a Dymo 4XL. I have another one linked in my bio. I would suggest getting them. You don't have to use any ink with thermal printers. Do you retain the difference in the buyer pay? Okay, was that your question? That was somebody else's question. Do you retain the difference what buyer pays versus true cost? Yes. So if the buyer paid $10 less, I keep that $10. So with Autoposher, have you been having to go back and promote after? No, everything I list on eBay, I have automated promotion set up, Dilly. So basically, when an item gets relisted, it automatically gets promoted. Automatically. How do you ship posters? I've never sold a poster, but I would get one of those poster tubes, those like circular poster tubes, and I would stick it in there and ship it out that way. You just roll them up and you put them in the poster tube. Fold them up to the thirds, then half, and then roll it up and then stamp on it. I think they make poster tubes. I think you get it from Walmart. About the Dymo, what's better about the Dymo than other that are less? There's not really any like huge difference. I just always use a Dymo, but I have one that's linked in my bio. It's called IDPRT. There's Rollo printers that are, I think, the same price.
There's a lot of options out there. Just choose one that works. I don't really think there's a bad thermal printer out there. I've never heard of anybody be like, don't buy that thermal printer. It sucks. Like most thermal printers will do the job. Just buy a cheap one. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to head off. It's almost 12 o'clock. We got to go pick up our t-shirts, and then we got to get something to eat for lunch because I haven't eaten any breakfast either. I'll be live tonight. I'll probably be live on all the platforms doing some listings. So yeah, come back 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be doing some shipping, or not some shipping, some listing. And then tomorrow morning, I'll do another shipping live. We're going to go do a live thrift on Wednesday this week. And we'll also be shopping on Thursday, I believe. So we have 2 shopping days this week. So every other day we'll be listing heavy during the day. So appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.